Welcome if this your first time on the channel. Today we listening to Paul George talk to the ex-NBA player Jason Richardson, and he's gonna let him know exactly how great Michael Jordan was on the Wizards. Not the Bulls, we know about the Bulls, but the Wizards, how great he was. And then we gonna hear Paul George say something very interesting when he's speaking about the greatest basketball player of all time. Make sure you subscribe if this your first time here. Click that like button. That's how they push the video. Let's go.
Career started was against Washington. I come in the locker room, I see my name. I'm like, oh shit, I'm starting. Like, my first career start. I'm here, we playing against the Wizards. And I'm seeing my matchup is Mike. I'm like, oh shit, I'm guarding Mike. Oh, it's on. Like, I'm 20 years old.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's on. It's about to go on. First play of the game is for me. It's ran for me.
Okay.
I catch the ball. I see Mike. I'm like, oh, yeah. Trying to make a move. Mike steal the ball, go down. Boom, score a point, right? Next play, I'm guarding him in the post. They got this young-ass rookie on me? Oh, hell no.
Yo.
It's about to be a long night for you, young motherfucker. It's about to be a long night. Long story short, Mike had 32 that night.
Mike was talking like that? Mike going crazy. That's crazy.
It was a long night. It was a long night.
It was a long night. And he talked shit to me the whole night. And I just, that was like, man, I didn't know what to do because one, I didn't idolize Jordan, but I watched him and I respected how great he was. And then two, it was just like, damn, this man is at 38 doing this to me, man. How am I gonna survive in this league? He's 38 and he's controlling me. Like, he dominated me.
That's
That was just
Shit while you doing it.
shit. I'm a kid. I'm a little kid, bro. I'm 20 years old. This man 18 years older than me, and he's punking me on court, and there's nothing I could do about it.
Yeah.
There's nothing I could do about it. But, at Mike, and then transition as him to, owner, manager at the time, and he was coming into the ownership part of it. You just saw how competitive he was as an owner. I mean, he was the type of dude just come down and like, hey, let's play ones. And he would dominate the ones. We would go play cards, and he was just so dominant of just, everything he did, he wants to win. Nothing mattered more than winning for him.
It's got to be crazy, like, just to have MJ, because, obviously we know who he is, who he's been, what he's accomplished. He's, the biggest, greatest basketball player our game has had. Like, just the craziness around that to have.
Now, hold on. You heard Paul George at the end say, yo, Mike the GOAT, the greatest of all time. I like that he's acknowledging that. And players are starting to really say it because my favorite player, the best player I ever watched was Kobe Bryant. But I know Kobe's not the GOAT. You know what I mean? Even though he's the best player I ever seen. Michael Jordan is the greatest player of all time. And you heard Jason Richardson talk about Jordan. This is Jordan with the Wizards. And for people that don't know, Jason Richardson was super athletic, dog. Go look at the dunk contest. I'm talking about he was the first dude that was grabbing it under the legs, reverse. Like, he was super athletic. He was throwing it off the glass, catching it on the side, under the legs. Pump, bah. Like, he was like that. So it wasn't like Mike was just out there like being a better athlete than him. No, that wasn't happening. He was just a better player. Because this Mike with the Wizards. Mike with the Wizards wasn't a better athlete than Jason Richardson at that time. 38-year-old Mike. But he was just nice at the game of basketball. And a lot of people sleep on them Wizard years. But when you go back and watch the highlights, you're like, no, Mike, he can't do it the whole game like he used to. But in them short spurts, you like, oh, dang, no, Mike still, you know what I mean? He still got it. If he would have had a team around him, right, with the Wizards, people don't really think about that either. He didn't have a team around him with the Wizards. He wanted, I think it was Elton Brand, or it was somebody he wanted, and he didn't want Kwame Brown at the time. And he wanted another big man to play with him that was already nice. And if Mike would have had a team around him, I think you would have seen him still out there competing for championships. It would have been difficult to beat the Spurs or the Lakers in them early years, but he would have been out there competing, and we would have got to see him on the highest level still. I honestly believe that David Stern, when they brought Mike back, it was for the ratings, but I think David Stern was like, yo, partner, it's time for us to start handing this league off to the next gen. So we ain't gonna give you no team. You could come back, but we ain't just gonna give you no team for you to be competing with championships. So he wasn't able to do that, but he was still nice. And Paul George just heard Jason Richardson break that down. Y'all let me know, what's your thoughts on Michael Jordan with the Wizards? How nice do you think he was with the Wizards? And do you think he would have been able to compete for championships if he would have had a nice team around him? Put it down in the comments. As always, if this is your first time here, make sure you sub to the channel. Check out the other content. Click that like button. Y'all be easy. Be safe.